Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Come on, feel me. Come on, feel me. Check me out. Come on, feel me. Come on, feel me. Come on, feel me. Check me out. You got stress on the brain.
You got stress on your brain.
You gotta release it.
You got to release it.
If you got stress on the brain,
Stress on the brain.
release it.
Come on.
Sing along.
Hey,
I got so much funky stress inside my brain. I couldn't explain. You wouldn't understand. I couldn't explain.
hey,
I got so much funky stress inside my brain. I couldn't explain.
Yeah.
Couldn't explain.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Hey.
I couldn't explain.
hey. Well, explanation of the funk essential trapped in my brain. Couldn't do it, make me wonder how a bro maintain. Too many MCs frontin', total masquerade. Screaming toast, had to touch him up with my blade. I cut his cord, brother still falling to this day. All his fake say is why it have to be this way. 5 cent of my culture, make me pop you like a vulture. Amplify my mic and let the rhyme take the clutcher. The reins of the rhythm with some boom boom cat. Not enough to break your back, just so you react. My counteract's my counterpart, taking your heart. You made a move to pull my plug, that ass got sparked. All I seeing and knowing is my business and I divide to multiply and give thanks to Most High. 24/7 brothers got to make a living. Overcome the odds is the only decision. Cast light upon with your third eye vision. Step into your brain, raise a sharp incision. Streets full of clowns trying to rob your pot. When the herb come knock and send them home with a nut. I got my house pumped, crunch your power with my luck. Coming soft to the hole or get your whole game stuck. As we sway the dance hall from heaven to hell. As the sun do shine, JB's rock well. I got so much funky
Stress inside my brain.
You know what?
Couldn't explain.
You know what?
Couldn't explain. You wouldn't understand. I couldn't
Come on.
explain. I got so much funky stress inside my brain.
Come on, I couldn't explain.
Couldn't explain. You wouldn't understand. I couldn't explain. Cut you short and escort you to my innermost thoughts. Dreams of fighting for my freedom in the most high courts. Where jump shots get blocked and dreams get shattered. And when the day turns night, souls get bruised and battered.
Yeah.
Cheap labor for a favor from your cotton picking neighbor. Gotta work your ass off just to show you got flavor. Lifesavers won't help you when you're breaking your back. And JBs keep talking about taking it back. I look in heaven and see myself rolling the 7 or 11 so I can recoup the loot that I'm spending. Pray to God for divine intervention for my life. Repent for the sins cause we don't want strikes. Release from contracts to make new contacts. The game gets played but still remains the facts. That I gotta wake up and slip through the charade. Sipping on holy water, looking, sipping on holy water, looking for divine order. Life goes on but still the rhyme gets shorter. Still my fate, there's no escape but still I'm straight. I'm back on track, shaking off the dead weight. The time has come for me to free my soul. Grab hold of my heart and take full control. Cause no matter what happens when times get hard, I still stand my ground and use the force of God. I got so much funky stress inside my brain.
Yeah.
I couldn't explain. Couldn't explain.
Come on.
You wouldn't understand. I couldn't explain.
Now,
I got so much funky stress inside my brain.
Come on.
I couldn't explain.
Yeah.
Couldn't explain.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand. I couldn't explain.
That's right. Come on, come on. Daddy Sammy B, and my name is Mike G. Right next to me is the A-double-B. Come on.
Yeah. Educated man from the motherland. You see, they call me a star. Africa, baby, bam. I'm a jungle brother. True blue brother. And I've been to many places you never discover. Step to my side. Suckers run and hide. Africa's in the house. They get petrified. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because they can't stand the sight of my jungle eye. They never fight a fuss. They never curse a cuss. They just stand on the side and watch me bust. They get out of line. I put them on a vine. I give them one big push for all mankind. There ain't nothing to it. I just go ahead and do it. Lay down the jungle sound and run right through it. And when I'm on the mic, I never stutter or stumble cause I'm a jungle brother. Straight out the jungle.
You know I once knew a brother.
Straight out the jungle.
You know I once knew a brother.
Straight out the jungle.
You know I once knew a brother.
Straight out the
He
jungle.
was the real McCoy.
The real McCoy.
Cool and quiet, but quick to start up a riot. I write the rhymes. Bums insist to bite. I win the gold around my neck, just black medallions. It shows the home. A 3 black stands, man, I care for fear. Cause fear fears me, and out of 10 ways of dying, the first JBs, you know I'm harder than the hardest hard can get. Africa, nah, sweet daddy's on the set. Kicked the rhyme to the girl and she became my pet. Let the sucker some juice, now he's still in debt. The sucker said he wasn't scared, but still in all he sweat. A poor man became rich because of me, he bet. My brothers searching high and low and yo, they looking for me. Well, would they find me?
Jungle.
Come on.
Out the jungle. Straight out the jungle. Straight out the jungle. The real McCoy. The real McCoy. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Ha, 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 ha. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Ha, 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 ha. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Ha, 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 ha. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Yeah.
Say way out, way out, way out.
We're going way out, way out, way out.
Say way out, way out, way out.
Come on.
I once knew a brother
Straight out the jungle.
I once knew a brother
Straight out the jungle.
I once knew a brother
Straight out the jungle. The real McCoy. The real McCoy. Struggle to live. Struggle to live.
Struggle to survive.
They got the struggle. Strict struggle.
Just to stay alive. Cause inside the jungle, either you do or you die. You got to be aware. You got to have the jungle eye. Take it from a brother who knows, my friend.
Yeah.
The animals and cannibals will do you in. Cut your throat.
Stab you in the back. The untamed animals just don't know how to act. It's unbelievable. Uncivilized. And now I'm starting to realize there's danger in the jungle. The jungle means danger. Tension intense. Hearts filled with anger. Men killing men just because of one's color. And in this lifetime, I see nothing dumber, so I think before I make a move, make sure that my rhyme goes along with the groove. Never back down on a brother when it's time to rumble. My name's Mike G, and I'm straight out the jungle. Straight out the jungle.
Straight out the jungle.
We are straight out the jungle.
Straight out the jungle.
We are straight out the jungle.
Straight out the jungle.
Straight out the jungle. Yeah. Now everybody open wide and say, we are
back by the baby band beat, the red groove. Jungle brothers, no competition and nothing to prove. Want me to be on your family tree, but you're all about yourself, which won't allow me to be. You see, I'm the kind of brother that gets up on the stage to get down for the people that came and paid. I throw on my uniform, but not to get pretty. Show no shame, feel no pity.
Come on.
You all showed up and I'm glad you came. Still the same person, everything's the same. Once again, I showed you what you walk through respect. But my maker serving now is keeping shit in check. Hands in the air and everybody will sing. Come on. You see the pretty colors of the beats on my string. La 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 la.
Sweet Daddy keeping it down. Baby band rocking the house. JB's and his mother. My soul sings a funky song. The beat goes on and on. Another day born. I'm still learning my right from wrong. The party's getting packed. I turn up the bass more. The meter's going crazy up and down like a cease. I'm taking off my crown to get my leather the locks of breath. I wanna stop myself. I still got some rhyme left. Sweet Daddy breaks it down as everybody shakes their butt. Girls getting happy, letting out the long and nut. Hands in the air and everybody will sing as we see the pretty colors of the beats on our string. Ha ha! Yeah. How many DBs you need, baby band? 5,000,
Sisters on the side saying, get on, get on. Brothers everywhere saying, jump on it. Can't get enough of what I'm doing here. Well, the picture is painted, the message is clear. Here, the beads are the people, the string is the vibe. The vibe is what mentally connects the tribe. And once you get on it, you can't get off it. You fell off beat, well, baby doll, you lost it. Maybe next time, maybe the next rhyme, maybe the next week, or even the next beat. Makes you feel at home, beats up against your dome. Find yourself inside an African syndrome. Found your culture, brother, I told ya. The brothers are beautiful, green is powerful. You was afraid, that's why you stayed away. The true blue brothers, they followed us anyway. I gave them alternatives, found a new way to live. Something that's positive, which I thought was good to give. A whole lot of tribes from us, feeling the vibe.
Come on.
Everybody's down, nobody's riding us. Hands in the air, and together we sing as we see the pretty colors of the beats on my string.
Now everybody pump your one, proceed to lead his place. Step into his own, no mind for color or face. Do what you're doing, the vibe ain't over yet. You learned a little something, I hope that you don't forget. Vibe has no color, just causing a tempo. Hold on tight, we can help if you let go. Children are the future, so help them lead the way. Guiding our nation to a brighter and better day. Evil will be broken by the gods in due time. We will soon find out what is matter and what is mine. So hands in the air, together we sing as we see the pretty colors of the beats on our string. and still catching man beat down. So I retreat back to my old stomping grounds. Regroup and lounge, put on a couple of pounds and make plans to create the raw homegrown sound. Without love and support, I might come up short, but I dare not resort to the low life sport. Young bucks nowadays, grown men my own age, make the front page or getting locked in the cage, pumping self-destruction in their production. Souls get sucked into the evil corruption. The odds up against me, the world won't redempt me. Bad thoughts on my mind, but I won't let it tell me. Organized confusion, negative illusion. I throw up my guard to combat intrusion. You know what, you know what, you know what? Cause I'm a jungle brother, a true blue brother.
A true blue.
True blue.
Cause I'm a jungle brother. A true blue.
When I say jungle, you say brothers. Jungle brothers, jungle brothers. When I say jungle, you say brothers. Jungle brothers, jungle. JB's is the initial, gotta keep it official. Ripping up a game plan to set it off like a missile. Business is intact, now we come back strapped. So if something go down, we rearrange contracts. Coming right in exact to take your mental out the shack. Dunk your cookie in my milk and let it soak in my rap. Cause on the mic I talk about the place to reach new heights. Put up a fight with everything inside that blocks my life. Label my generation next month. The spot when they get hot, we don't stop. The cock back, we just keep busting our shots. Bulletproof brain cells, the name spells out success. To remind you of a place where the JB's rest. Staying black and rhyming till the day that I'm dying. Death defying, chinky iron, and God I'm relying. Press up my import, make $1 million or more. We keep the radio rocking. Fill up the dance floor. When we come to the jam, there's no glitz and no gimmicks. We break it off in the right. To my style is no limits. Handle BI like a true blue jungle GI. Make the ladies reply with the wink of an eye. Rhyme writing, crowd delighting. MCs like this make your chance for competition like slitting your wrist. Each sequel so lethal that no other could equal. We swag it up for the jam by rocking all my people. When I say jungle, you say brothers. Jungle brothers, jungle brothers. When I say jungle, you say brothers. Jungle brothers, jungle brothers.
Oh yeah. Live and direct right here at KEXP in the studio. The JBs, the Jungle Brothers, 5,000 booming watts. KEXP right here, right now. I'm Larry Mizell Jr. This is the afternoon show. Thank y'all for coming through, for real.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Honored to have you here. The JBs. Wow. Have y'all been to Seattle before?
Yeah, some years ago.
Okay, word. Because I was like, man, have I seen the JPs on a building in town before? So I'm excited to see y'all here. Man, I'm trying to avoid the I grew up on you thing, but like seriously, some of my first earliest love of hip hop came around y'all voices. You know, when you came out, you kind of created a lane for this Afrocentric, positive, optimistic, funky, knowledgeable, erudite, educated chamber that we all identify now. It's a huge part of the culture, but there really wasn't a lot that sounded like that the way that y'all did it when you came out. Was that on purpose, or was that just y'all how you came out?
Well, it's kind of 101 in hip hop to always really be original, and I think our characters lent more to it to be ourselves and really let our character stand out. You know, at that time when we came up on, there was a lot of braggadocious style MCing, and is some knowledge base, but I think we just basically took the best of both worlds and we let our character shine, you know?
Word. And I know y'all were up under Red, DJ Red Alert, the great. I'm just curious because I don't know a lot about how y'all initially connected, the three of you.
Well, it started way back. I was born to my mother, who is the brother of Red. Red's my uncle. My mother's brother, little brother. So, as my mom got sickly, he took care of me. Gotcha. He became the big brother, the uncle, the father in a way. And then when I grew up more, I got to meet Sammy first, and then eventually went to high school, and then I met Bam, and we just came together. And, you know, we owe a lot to Bam's parents for working late at night because we used to go to his house and cut demos and get ready for talent shows and stuff like that. And that's really kind of where we honed our skills as a group, you know, as the brothers, you know, and You know, we owe a lot to, you know, the early essence of hip hop.
Yeah.
And just good spirit, you know what I mean?
No doubt. And that essence really comes through in your music. But y'all are also really renowned for being like musically adventurous, you know, starting with I'll House You, of course. And I mean, we just heard you on Jungle Brother, True Blue. You were literally on some jungle, on some drum and bass.
Drum and bass, yeah.
Was that a point where y'all were like, this works when we like really push it? Because I'm sure at first people were like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the avenue is crazy. It was a wild ride, you know.
Yeah.
Coming from straight out the jungle, leading into that, at the tail end of Straight Out the Jungle, we did Our House You, which actually put us in front and in the midst of all the jungle ravers and that whole audience, and throughout the UK and throughout Europe. So it wasn't so foreign to us. So when somebody came back with a remix of it, it was like, oh yeah, that's banging. Yeah. You know, it was only right that we raise the flag and do what we got to do, because it was all about music. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, we're doing something different. Oh no, it's straight. No, it's a funky beat. Let's get to it.
Right.
Make it happen. And that's what we did. You know.
Most definitely. And y'all's spirit of brotherhood has like been palpable and real throughout the years. How do you like consciously maintain that as a group that makes music and travels together?
You know, just like any other family, you know, you push, you pull teeth, you kick somebody out the bed, you throw somebody under the bus, you know, you fart, I fart, he burps, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all family, you know, it's music pleasure, it's family pleasure, it's music business, you know, but it's all reality. We all got families.
Yeah.
And, you know, we making it work, you know what I mean? Not just for us, but for the spirit of the music and for the spirit of the hip hop, you know?
Most definitely. And, you know, we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop this year. So I know you've grown with the culture. Culture's grown with you. You know, and we've lost folks, and I know this might be difficult to touch on, but, you know, recently, of course, we lost True Goy the Dove, Dave, and my condolences to you, because I know that's family. And of course, in the last few years, there was Fife. And of course, there was Chris Lighty as well. And y'all were part of the reason I even knew about the Violators and Chris Lighty. I just wonder, as cats who've been in this culture operating for a long time, what growing older and losing people has like taught you, if anything?
It's a lesson learned early, to be honest.
Yeah.
And, you know, oddly enough, first year in high school, lost my mom. His mom, they all became my mom in a way, you know what I mean? And the only way to really honor people is to keep going. You know, you don't want to soak up. You know, that was one thing my mom always says, like, don't let nobody run shotgun over you.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how many times you fall, keep up, keep going, you know? So it's a part of life, and, you know, definitely encourage that for anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody, because that's the way, you know, we all string along and get to a higher place.
Truth. Thank you for that. Thank you for your presence and your music. Got a new album, Keep It Jungle, right here. Go check them out. If you're in Seattle, they're at the Substation tonight. They're going to be in Bellingham at the Shakedown on Friday. Yakima, the Bearded Monkey Music, and on Saturday. Brother, safe travels, continued success. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thanks again for having us.
Thank you. All day. Larry Mizell Jr., afternoon show, KEXP listener powered radio, here with Mike G, Bam, DJ Sammy B, the legendary Jungle Brothers. Thank you, the listeners, everybody who makes it possible for us to do incredible live sets like this, to have the kind of programming that we do, to have me on the air playing music is crazy. So I appreciate y'all, each and all. Thank you. And keep it going. KEXP, KEXP.org, where the music matters.
Discover great music at KEXP.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?